Alright, hello everyone, and now welcome to a series or some games between Happy and Lynn. I'm not 100% sure if this, well, I believe this is just taken from the NetEase servers. It is not an official best of 3, but I do have some games to cast for you guys here. Over here on the top left-hand side of the map, we have Happy spawning as the red orc, or red undead. Meanwhile, over here on the top right, we have Lynn spawning as the blue orc. Happy versus Lynn on this 1v1 matchup. As things are going to get underway, let's go ahead and speed things up to the 4 times speed for all of you guys living in the United States of America. Happy Thanksgiving week to you. Hopefully you guys will enjoy yourselves and have a good time seeing friends and family. Anyways, Blade Master will be popping on out here in just a moment. Voodoo Lounge will be completed in time, and what that means is that I need to slow things down a bit, as the Blade Master is going to go ahead and clear out the 333 creep camp with not very much of an issue. Should be able to continue moving around the map fairly fast, as we are going to be looking at the grunt now making its way back down. Blade Master wants to pick up some items. We'll go ahead and pick up that double healing salve and a boots of speed, taking a little bit more damage from those forest troll trappers. We'll see if that damage does come back to haunt him. Back across over here, Blade Master already healing back up as well. He is not going after this Ogre Magi, which is fairly common for the Death Knight on this map, as we see a little bit later than normal Death Knight, since it is a Crypt Fiend opening. Double Crypt Fiends here. Blade Master is nearby. Death Knight does have Dust of Appearance, and we'll see how all of this will be going down here in just a moment. You can see the damage is being done, and there is the final blow. Blade Master picking up the Claws of Attack and doing a great job there, stealing that last bit of experience, but more importantly, grabbing that item with really no downside whatsoever. Blade Master now trying to go after some more units there. You can see the Death Knight does have enough mana for a Death Coil. Crypt Fiend just wandering around on the inside of the base there, making sure to get some additional damage. And all this Blade Master is going to really do is force a heal onto that Crypt Fiend. That is not going to do very much. And the healing salve on that Blade Master will just get him back up to full. Very, very difficult when a single unit is able to deal that much harassment. And, well, Orc is very strong at dealing with dealing harassment and healing damage off of a single unit. Blade Master is going to be most likely going after that Ogre Magi here. The Ring of Protection, it has been sold to pick up double Claws of Attack +6. This should take him down relatively quickly, picking up some sort of consumable item. Most likely he is hoping for a Potion of Invulnerability or a Potion of Greater Healing. It is going to be a Potion of Mana, not altogether that great, as the Blade Master now down to 57 hit points, going to be forced to retreat. Is he going to get attacked by another Forest Troll Trapper? No. That would have disrupted the healing a bit more, but the Blade Master is currently full on mana once again. Is he going to perhaps sell that Potion of Greater Mana, or just wait for it for the eventual Shadow Hunter that could be making its way out? Death Knight now wandering around here, already sitting at level 2, uses another charge of the Dust of Appearance. And this is just one of those instances and situations where, well, he is just going to be a little bit lucky using those Dust of Appearances and not getting the Blade Master covered in that dust. As the Blade Master now gets up to level 2, you can take a look there. The Death Knight trying to get some additional damage across. Blade Master sitting at level 2, stealing a lot of experience. And Lynn just in a great situation right now. He is pretty much at level 2 just because he did steal a good amount of experience throughout this game. Death Knight, however, not shaken, is just going to continue to go along his merry plan. Go after these Nightcrawlers and these remaining units, as the Crypt Fiend now taking a lot of damage. Crypt Fiend going to go ahead and turn back around, try to go after that go after that unit there. Meanwhile, Blade Master finishes off a Murloc, gets another big kill right there. Or was there a Death Coil? Not 100% sure. Blade Master now sitting at level 2 still, picking up a Circlet of Nobility and already sitting at +14 damage without the help. Well, without the help of a Kodo Beast, and also adds in a Glove of Haste. That's going to be very, very difficult to take down indeed. Meanwhile, the Death Knight just trying to get to level 3 right now. Relatively low on mana as well. Only sitting at 97. Meanwhile, back over here on the top right, we are upgrading the Fortress, which means we should be looking at a Shadow Hunter and eventually a Tauren Chieftain something Orc players have been going for recently. They've been trying to go for a little bit more tech, being able to get that fortified armor to protect their burrows, and also that Tauren Chieftain is incredibly powerful with that stomp to try and slow down those Crypt Fiends who do in fact have burrow. We'll see how all of that works out here in just a moment, as the Shadow Hunter is going to be wandering around. Meanwhile, back off to the north, there is a lot of Crypt Fiends out right now. That many Crypt Fiends does mean a good number of Raiders could be in order, as the Lich is now out on the field. So many Crypt Fiends means that Spirit Walkers will have to stay in the ethereal form if they want to, well, actually ethereal form on Spirit Walkers, probably not a good idea. Destroyers were probably going to be coming in as the Death Knight, and now trying to push back here. All right, we're going to see a Death Coil. Yes, Death Coil in time. Blade Master going to take a lot of damage right here. Blade Master down to 494 hit points, and is it going to get taken down? Pendant of Energy gets picked up by the Blade Master. Blade Master now escapes with 235 hit points. That Pendant of Energy most likely will be given to the Shadow Hunter, who does need a lot of mana. You can see him already holding onto that Potion of Greater Mana, and once the Shadow Hunter gets to level 3, the number of healing waves from a Shadow Hunter and the effectiveness of those heals do really start to add up. All right, we are getting the fortified armor, reinforced defenses on the Orc burrows and those watchtowers. Meanwhile, we are getting a Tauren Chieftain as well. The Crypt Fiends now need to make their way out, and they need to attack quickly while they have a little bit of an armor type advantage. Once the fortified armor is up, those burrows will be impossible to take down for these Crypt Fiends. As you can now see, the Voodoo Lounge is already taking a significant amount of damage. All right, let's see what's going to be happening here. Ziggurats, we are going into a straight up tower push with these Ziggurats, and Blight is always nice to have while you are traveling on the road, especially, well, only if you are undead. All right, fortified armor is about to be completed. Meanwhile, those Ziggurats are going to be upgraded as well. You can take a look. Orc burrows are trying to fight back right now, but the amount of piercing damage does add up extremely quickly, and with that piercing damage, we are now, I believe, upside down on supply. Let's take a look at the population count. 50 over 50 compared to 42 over 40. The Ziggurats are now trying to be completed, as the Orc burrows are now quite done. All right, let's take a look at this. Units are now backing off here, but they are still standing on Blight, and you can see the amount of hit points that they are regenerating. There is no spiked barricades on the barracks or any of the other buildings here, as we should be looking at upgrades to Spirit Towers. All right, upgrades to Spirit Towers. Lich in trouble, down to 140, down to 31. It gets taken down. Tauren Chieftain getting a stomp onto the Death Knight. The Death Coil now finishing off a unit there. Meanwhile, we do see double Obsidian Towers, as the Ziggurats should continue to be upgraded. Another Nerubian Tower getting added in. So one Cold Tower, one Nerubian Tower for the slow, as the Tauren Chieftain Shadow Hunter now need to work extra hard together to try and fight back. All right, Death Knight should perhaps be going after those peons, as you now see Obsidian Statue getting purged right there. Very difficult to run away, impossible in fact, as it is just trying to stay still. It is staggered into place. Nerubian Towers, Spirit Towers are now up. Are we going to get another Spirit Tower? Yes, we are. That damage is going to start to add up very, very quickly. We're looking at 40 over 40, 43 over 50 compared to 43 over 80 right now, as we are looking at the Lich perhaps making its way back out onto the field. It was only at level 1. Our Frost Armor upgrades means that Focus Fire onto a Crypt Fiend will have a slower attacking Blade Master, and the additional armor can in fact cause problems. So far though, the triple towers and the fighting on the Blight should have a very, very beneficial impact, as we should be looking at a Frost Armor onto the Crypt Fiend in the front position. All right, there goes an Acolyte. Units are still trying to fight back here. Tauren Chieftain relatively low on mana, as the unit's now being forced to retreat away. Still no expansion though, and without an expansion, well, all you really have is Demolishers to try and protect this base, but the Crypt Fiends are all right there as well, trying to take down this Demolisher here. Demolisher only has 200 or 400 some odd hit points total, and if it is just constantly on the run, it will just take too much damage. Death Knight trying to get in position and getting in shot after shot there. Meanwhile, it looks as though the barracks will get taken down. Nerubian Tower, however, not protecting the Obsidian Statue here. This Obsidian Statue already needs to back off here. That Obsidian Statue was taken down. Crypt Fiends finishing off the Demolisher there. As the Crypt Fiend here, is it going to escape? No, it will not. Gets taken down. All right, Tauren Chieftain and the Blade Master took their time for the perfect opportunity to try and strike back, and now the opportunity has paid itself off as the Blade Master is in a little bit of trouble. Tauren Chieftain comes in with the stomp. Now needs to get away once again. Tauren Chieftain in a little bit of trouble. Down to 146, down to 84. Death Coil will finish it off. One more shot. There it goes. Blade Master coming across here. Death Knight trying to go after some more units. Death Coil in time, saving that Crypt Fiend, who's now at 404 hit points. All right, Blade Master tries to sell some more items, picking up a potion of healing. Lightning Orb has really been the hero of this battle, as we see more healing waves coming across. That Crypt Fiend should just be turning around. If it can't attack, if it can't move, should just focus all on attacking right there, as the Death Knight now down to 471 hit points. More Blight still offering more heals across the board. Death Knight trying to finish off that Blade Master. Blade Master down to 248 hit points. Crypt Fiend could really focus it down. Death Coil saves the Crypt Fiend though, as this Blade Master down to 153 hit points. Will it be able to get away? It does not look like it, and it gets taken out without a problem. Shadow Hunter had the mana, but perhaps cooldown had not been reached, hence the death of a Blade Master. We're looking at 25 over 50 compared to 47 over 60. Things are looking good for the Undead. Happy in a great position right now to just finish off Lyn, as we are going to be getting resurrected heroes back at the tavern. 3-3-1 right there. Blade Master coming back here, ready to go. Barracks taking a lot of damage. More Spirit Towers are once again being added back onto the board, as we see some units getting caught in transit. Frost Armor, is it going to become in time? No, not in time onto the Obsidian Statue. Little bit of a mistake right there, as another Acolyte is going to rejoin up. Ziggurats are getting completed. Barracks now taken down. No more Demolishers will be added. Perhaps a Bestiary training up some Raiders would be enough, but still, this is not an easy fight to come back into so far, as we're looking at the Orc Burrow down to 240 hit points. Orc Burrow, 240. It is going to end up getting repaired. Death Knight unable to Death Coil while he is a crab, and it is taken down. Death Knight now looking to continue to fight back once more, as we are taking our time. Crypt Fiends continuing to fight back again. Death Knight continuing to fight here. Blade Master ready to go, going after the Grunts and the remaining units. Grunt will get taken down. No, choked up on a sheep. Is it going to be enough? Yes, it is, as the Death Knight still sitting at level 3, not yet quite at level 4. Death Knight now with Frost Armor. Death Coil saving that Crypt Fiend, as the Blade Master still fighting again. And really, all Lyn can hope to do is try and outlast his opponent with the home field advantage. And this is not looking well, though. You can take a look. A lot of Hex has been used. The Blade Master now trying to engage. Going to go ahead and take down the Death Knight. And all of a sudden, the Blade Master sitting at level 4. Is it enough? A single man unit with plus 25 attack. Take a look at all of those claws of attack, but no Voodoo Lounge to heal back up. At least it is a bit too far away. Crypt Fiend continuing to try to fight. Crypt Fiend's not good against the Raiders, but good against the Grunt. Grunt is a little bit slow. Will it be able to get away in time? No, it will not. Lich, however, doesn't have any heals, and the Lich is going to get taken down. Lich now taken down as well. Spirit Towers are up. Nerubian Towers are up. Blade Master is in serious trouble. Is it going to be able to survive? No, it is not. Lich has fallen. Death Knight has fallen. Blade Master has fallen. Shadow Hunter is the only unit left, as we take a look at another... No, well, Obsidian Statue now taken down. Acolytes unable to repair it enough. 31 compared to 38 supply once more. Acolytes are still here. You can see the pressure onto the fortress. The Orc Burrow with that fortified armor really holding back, as the Tauren Chieftain will be making its way out. Tauren Chieftain, however, only at level 1, and it doesn't have enough mana to really put his foot down, so to speak, and try and fight this army back. Orc Burrow continuing to repair. You can see the Crypt Fiends continuing to fight back here. Tauren Chieftain will be forced to back off, and it might just be a matter of time. Both heroes lost by the Undead, but this is still far too much, as the peons are going to get taken out again. All right, one last fortress pretty much that is all that is left. Blade Master now trying to get resurrected the old-fashioned way. Raiders are trying to put pressure onto the base here. Obsidian statues as the Death Knight will be making its way out here in just a moment. Ghouls are also in position as well. As you know, the Black Sit or the Halls of the Dead does allow for auto attack and slowing of things down. Shadow Hunter coming back here. Ghoul going to get taken down. Death Knight unable to get into position. As you take a look, Death Knight now trying to come back across again. Tauren Chieftain still fighting. Death Coil saving that unit there. One Obsidian statue. Is it going to be able to get enough? Tauren Chieftain now coming back again. Death Knight now trying to chase. Going after these units. Raider is now down to 300 hit points as the ghouls are still trying to chase. Healing Wave coming across the board. And this is a split army base race. 48 supply compared to 36 as the Shadow Hunter gets to level 4. Shadow Hunter with 510 mana, but only at 169 right now. Needs a Clarity Potion to heal back up and make this fight just go a little bit longer. Lich still looking to be resurrected. Tauren Chieftain sitting at level 2 as the Blade Master should be coming on out, well, in about 15 to 20 seconds. Crypt Fiends looking to finish off this fortress here. Repairs will be needed. Gold is starting to run low. 49 compared to 35 supply as the peons are now walking back and forth trying to get every single bit back into this game. All right, Obsidian statues in the backfield. Plenty of healing as we take a look. The army is now trying to retreat back home. Perhaps this will be enough to save. The Shadow Hunter could have used the speed scroll to head back home quickly, and that perhaps this would have been enough to save the base. Timing is key as you now take a look at the Raiders right here. Raider, Healing Wave, healing back up. Acolytes are trying to repair, and it looks like the Acolyte is now ensnared. Blade Master going to try and finish off there. 231 critical strike going after the Obsidian statue, and well, it may come down to critical strikes in order to finish off these buildings. Blade Master still continuing to fight here. Tauren Chieftain does have enough mana for a couple of key stomps, and that could be it right there. Stomping all across the board there, minimizing a lot of the damage as we're still fighting our way through. A Spirit Tower about to get taken down. Another Spirit Tower taken down as the Tauren Chieftain does get a potion of healing in time and now going to try and fight back once again. Death Coil, however, canceled again. As we're taking a look, Crypt Fiend continuing to fight back. Looks like the fortress will get taken down, and with that, we should be looking at a GG. 48 supply compared to 27 in the final bit. Crypt Fiends with Obsidian statues, not effective at taking down fortified buildings, but still effective in mass numbers, especially when you have the larger army. I believe this is the beginning of the end. Rod and Necromancy getting in a couple more skeletal minions. There is one Spirit Tower that is left. Blade Master just trying to finish off the Lich. Lich will get taken down. Healing Wave saves the Blade Master again. Is it going to be able to finish off all of these units here? Blade Master down to 300, 250, 55. There it goes. Healing Wave not in time. Tauren Chieftain could get a stomp off, but no, not enough. Happy taking the victory even though he had the lower score. Thanks for watching. Thanks for listening. Hope you guys enjoyed it.